Hello and welcome back to the Reality Check video review. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of another VR product, something that we've actually done before in the past, but I kind of wanted to do an update video because apparently there is some new sizes. So anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is the PROXiMat. The PROXiMat is something that goes under your feet when you're playing in virtual reality. That way you kind of know where you are at all times. It doesn't seem like it's necessary in some games, but I can tell you it's very, very necessary in competitive games. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've got right here. Is the PROXiMat that I've been using here in my room for quite some time. This is, I'm not sure how big it is.
1, 2, 3.
It's about 3 feet in diameter, so the 3 feet in diameter, and what it does is allows you to stand in the middle on that red button, and that tells you where the center is. When you feel that button, you know you're in the center of your spot. You also know in VR where you are, where the front of your room is, because you've got another button. If you put your foot right there, you can tell this is the front of my room, it's facing my computer, and now you know where you're at in your room. Okay, so that's basically all the mat does, is it just helps you know where you're at without having to take the headset off, so it serves that wonderful purpose. When I'm playing exploration games, I don't even use this, I just use the rug, and I kind of know where the ends of my room are because the rug is, you know, about the size of my room, and it gives me plenty of space as a chaperone system. When I'm playing games like Echo Arena, this thing is key. It's like, it's so necessary, because if I'm standing right here and I reach out with my arms, I can almost always hit a wall. So basically, if I'm standing on this thing, I know that I'm not going to slam into my window that's right over here through this green screen, where, you know, I gotta move it forward a little bit. So this is where I'd be playing with it right here. And if you actually take a step off, you know, oh no, you know, find it again, and you're in VR and you're back where you need to be. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some different sizes we've got. Alright, here we have a smaller size from Murdoch Industries. Ooh. Alright. The PROXiMat, VR Spatial Recognition Mat, manufactured by Murdoch Industrial Incorporated, PROXiMat Division. Alright. What I can tell already is that this has some different, more reinforced buttons as opposed to the original prototype version that just kind of had these raised buttons. So these newer buttons are going to be certainly pretty cool. Alright, so there's the newer looking buttons. The newer buttons are pretty cool looking. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's got a sticker on it. Okay, so the new PROXiMat seems to have the same style rubber as before. The buttons are a little easier to step on because they're a little flatter, but they're a little larger and more pronounced, so you kind of know which one is which. That is going to be a good thing to have. So, alright, and also one is larger than the other, so if you're not sure where your foot's at sometimes, which does happen, you'll know if you're on the small one, you're on the edge, whereas if you're on the larger one, you know you're in the middle. That's nice. Alright, so we've got some PROXiMat stickers. Alright, super cool. And then of course it says here, the PROXiMat. Use in safe area. There's a proper video. You can watch the video setup at proximat.net/caution. They apparently reduce vertigo, lessen stress on legs, and defines the safety area. It improves your VR/MR experience. You can use soap or water to keep it clean. Alright, that's made in the USA. Alright guys. Now let's check out the larger size. Same thing, we've got a manual with stickers. And here we have a larger PROXiMat, a new and improved version of the one I was using before. So, yep. Alright, so basically this is just the same size that I had before, but it's new and improved with the better sized buttons. You've got the larger one that you know is the center. Of course, the smaller one you know is going to be the edge. This thing is also going to be a little better in the sense that you don't have to worry about the buttons ever popping off, you know, as opposed to those ones which, you know, potentially could do that. These ones seem to be a little bit more solid, and it's just going to be staying together overall better. So these mats are going to be perfect for like VR arcades, or if you plan on doing any kind of competitive VR or switching your room a lot. Like for example, I know some people like to move from one area to another area to another area. If you're doing something like that, having a mat to go with your VR setup is key. I genuinely do recommend having it, and I genuinely do play with it all of the time. So if you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this thing, or how useful it would be for you. Just as a heads up, I do not make any affiliation or anything with this product. This is just an unbiased review, and it's something that I genuinely do use in VR. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys it, and of course, very big thanks to Murdoch Industrial for hooking me up with the new version, because of course the prototype was definitely getting used quite a bit. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. Oh yeah.